AI music is vibing and has passed the Turing test. AI-generated music is getting millions of streams, charting on Billboard, and most listeners can't tell the difference between music made by humans and AI-generated music. Welcome to the future of AI and music. With recent advancements in generative AI, the release of AI music has sent shockwaves through the music landscape, outraging a segment of the musician and listening population and exposing the inadequacy of existing copyright laws. At the same time, the latest technology is inspiring music creators while listeners of AI songs are either delighted or indifferent. Numbers that tell the story. Research studies have been tracking how people respond to AI songs as the technology advances. A large survey by Deezer/Ipsos in November 2025 found that 97% of listeners can't distinguish between AI-generated and human-composed songs. This is an increase from earlier that year, where a report on AI music trends revealed that 82% of listeners said they can't tell the difference between AI tracks and human-made ones. And in a recent academic study, participants rated pop songs labeled as AI-generated more highly in positive emotions, including happiness, interest, awe, and energy, compared to those labeled as human-composed. Note that in this study, the researchers randomly labeled a set of songs as either AI-generated or human-composed, so they could see if responses were shaped by the label itself. All tracks in the study were actually AI-generated. But of course, there's another side to the story: copyright, consent, and training data. While many listeners are open to streaming AI-generated music, and there seems to be minimum backlash from the general public, there are widespread concerns about copyright issues and the absence of permission granted to AI music companies to use existing works. Current copyright laws are ill-equipped to deal with what is happening in the rapidly evolving AI music space, and the current legal landscape is in a state of flux. The lyrics and melody of a song are protected under existing copyright, but when AI is brought into the mix, it starts to get more complicated. A report from the U.S. Copyright Office in early 2025 said, "A work created solely through AI is not copyrightable, but a work that combines human creativity with AI can be copyrighted, so long as there is a sufficient amount of human expression in that work." Where things get contentious is the use of copyrighted material as training data. AI systems use vast amounts of data to learn musical patterns to generate new compositions. Platforms like Suno argue that their outputs are transformative and therefore protected under fair use, while music labels and artists say that the systems are producing songs that can be close copies of and directly compete with the original works. Many lawsuits are underway and remain unresolved, with the concepts of transformative and fair use being hotly debated. In one major case, Danish music rights organization Coda has sued Suno, calling it the biggest theft in music history. Collaboration as a way forward. There looks to be a shift towards collaboration between music labels and AI companies. Universal Music, UMG, announced an agreement with AI music company, Udio, to create a new product to be trained on UMG's catalog, set to launch in 2026. And three of the major labels, Sony Music, UMG, and Warner Music Group, have signed licensing agreements with AI music streaming startup Clay Vision. Meanwhile, as the AI music juggernaut continues to roll, there are many examples of artists embracing AI as a music partner. Producer/rapper Timbaland partnered with AI platform Suno, launched a virtual artist and a company focused on a new genre, A-pop. Poet/lyricist Talisha Nikki Jones put her lyrics into an AI music generator and created an avatar, Zania Monet, which led to Billboard charting and a record deal. Listening to AI music and the human connection. AI creation, The Velvet Sundown, was the first AI artist I became aware of. I admit that my first reaction to their track Dust on the Wind was, "I've heard worse." Maybe this was partly because the style/genre, rock/country, seemed familiar and, like a lot of modern songs, quite formulaic. But AI artists are emerging across a wide range of genres. I was intrigued hearing podcaster Supremo Joe Rogan say that he only listens to AI music now. His promotion of AI artist Shifty Brent, who reimagines rapper 50 Cent songs, has become a running joke on his channel as he brings it up with nearly every guest. Listen to the track Many Men, Blue. My reaction was, wow. The increasing prevalence of AI music raises some interesting questions. Is it our preconceived ideas of what AI versus human-created music should sound like, or look like in the case of art, that shapes our perceptions? And for a human-made song, do we register on some level the subtleties of humanness and imperfections that aren't present in AI? The research referenced earlier suggests that our preconceived notions about AI music play a big role in what we hear, and there are an increasing number of studies that document this perception bias towards AI music and other types of AI-generated creative content. And as far as the human factor goes, it looks like AI may already be there. Deep learning models can not only imitate existing music styles but also create entirely new ones. Moreover, they're effective at composing music with meta features such as emotional tone or specific genre characteristics. AI music is not new. From drum machines to auto-tune, technology and music have gone together for decades, but recent advancements have taken this symbiosis to another level. Today's AI music has its genesis with algorithmic music in the mid-20th century when artists such as Xenakis used computer programs to make musical compositions. It's the advent of sophisticated AI technology, such as deep learning/diffusion, used by systems like Suno and Udio, that has accelerated the growth and adoption. I wrote a paper in 2018, The Musician and the Algorithm: The Role of Artificial Intelligence in Music Composition and the Creative Process, just as the revolution was gathering speed. It was interesting to go back and read this in light of developments in the last couple of years. What's next? AI music systems are transforming how music is created and shared. It looks like AI music is here to stay, and the lines between AI/human made will continue to blur. Music consumers are responding positively if the music resonates with them, whether or not it is made with AI. Also, AI music is particularly suited to passive listening, such as background music, ad campaigns, and short-form content which Gen Z has grown up with. For music creators, it remains to be seen how the messy copyright issues get resolved and how their creativity can be compensated. But perhaps we should step back and take a wider view. Placing more emphasis on live music is a natural response to the AI music onslaught. But are there other ways of valuing and paying artists? Other non-intermediated methods of bypassing the streaming platforms? Maybe we could bring back a form of patronage, like what was common in the Renaissance era, where to display their wealth and culture, aristocrats competed to employ and showcase the best composers and performers, and make it easy for individuals and organizations to support or sponsor musicians. How can we create more opportunities to showcase human musical talent and artistry, to demonstrate the skill of performing rather than prompting?